So personally, I just think learning how to balance a family, dealing with sibling rivalry and work and after school activities and just dealing with my kids as they get older. I think partially how that's helped me grow as a counselor is understanding what our families coming here are really going through in the everyday. I remember when I was a younger counselor, I had a parent say, "Man, you just have all the answers, don't you? We wish we could bring you home." And I knew in that moment, even then, I was like, if they think that I have all the answers, clearly I'm missing something. And I think I've learned since then with having the two kids, like, that I was seeing things very one-sided just as a counselor, but now, being able to see all of the different roles and hats that parents are playing and how much effort parents are really putting in to balance everything has probably been a big area of growth for me. Since I've started here, I got the EMDR training, the eye movement desensitization and reprocessing training. I did 2.5 years of the somatic experiencing training, learning how our bodies hold trauma and how we can use the body sensations to release some of the things we've been holding on to. But my favorite training out of all of them was I did the Neuroaffective Relational Model, or NARM training, which was a training on learning how to work with people who have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which is basically like attachment trauma. Sometimes we even grew up in really great families, but maybe we didn't feel seen in those families, or maybe we just talked to ourselves really negatively, and it's really working with people on figuring out how to get what we want out of life and what's getting in our way of what we want.
Is it ever too late to get where you want to go?
No. It's normal for it to feel like it's too late to get where you want to go, but no. I think as long as we have a desire to actually have movement in our lives, we can have movement. And I think as humans, we all do want movement towards the positive. I think sometimes we just get lost in, the hopelessness of thinking we can never attain it. Other professional growth, I've started leading trainings. I offer 2 right now: the electronically dependent generation, about screen time and how that affects our brains and bodies and children's behaviors, and then also the basics of play therapy to help train other play therapists learn how to do play therapy. And so we offer those on demand, or like through webinars or whatever. So I've had people as far as, I think Japan was my furthest participant, join me for the basics of play therapy to help learn how to play with kids in a different way and help them get past some of their stuff. When I started counseling, I thought kids were the only population that I would want to see, but I will tell you, I have really loved working with teenagers. I've really loved using my NARM work with adults. I kind of just enjoy all of my clients at this point. I like having the diversity. I think we all have our childish things that we use from time to time, but I try really hard not to let that child into my counseling room, which is why I'm a big advocate of therapy and us therapists getting our own therapy. I don't hide the fact, not even with my clients, that I see a therapist regularly, because my stuff shouldn't be put on you. But one thing I do enjoy is helping people see the progress they've made, because I have really good memory for people's stories. So I enjoy it when I can help them notice progress when they don't notice their own progress, to be like, yeah, but how would you have handled this a year ago? Or what do you think it would have been like 2 years ago? I did just get to have a termination with somebody today, so that was exciting. It's fun to be with them during the happy times too, and get to say, like, yeah, there is absolutely no reason for you to still be in therapy.